Map. Flu Flames locations. Quests. Professor Howen's assignment. I need to rescue a Diricol and a giant purple toad with my knapsack. Acquire a Diricol with the knapsack. Acquire a giant purple toad with the knapsack. Rewards. Bombarda. Mouse right button. Professor Garlic's assignment 2. Professor Garlic wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. Level 40. Map. Flu Flames locations. Secret rooms. South Hogwarts region. The Lost at Merlin Trial. Hogwarts Valley. Carted away. Hogwarts Valley. Enemy level. Hogwarts The Highlands. Merlin Trial, South Hogwarts The Highlands. Fire and Vice. Poppy is waiting in the area to the far north of North Ford Bog. Some quests feature rewards like news. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the Collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Map. The Highland, Ancient Magic, The Highland, South Hogwarts, Merlin Trial. Merlin Trial, Ironshire. In the Shadow of Discovery. Sebastian sent me, the South Wing. Challenges. In the Shadow of Discovery, mouse right button. Professor in the Shadow of mouse right button. Level 40.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Map. South Forbidden Forest. Merlin Trial. Hogsmeade Valley. Hogwarts, the Astronomy Hogwarts. Look for Flu Flame. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other basic gear you have looted, or unique appearances you have collected.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Zero. Edurus Potion. 0. Edurus Potion. 0. Edurus Potion. 3. 3. 1. 3. Maxima Potion. Release tab to equip. Increases 0.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I regret using iCrucio/I.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I won't say a word.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You
Revelio.
swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for her.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to.
Confringo.
Leave this alone. I'll be on my way.
Revelio.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Such a tragic loss. What happened to Sebastian's parents?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook is giving Sebastian hope. The spellbook is concerning. The spellbook is...
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Arresto Memento. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Map. Fluflame's location. World map. South Hogwarts region. 4. Hogsmeade, the Highlands. Hogsmeade. Gladrags Wizardwear, spot removal. Dogweed and Deathcap. A planche, mouse right button. Remove waypoint. North Hogsmeade. The northern side of Hogsmeade, West Hogsmeade. Some quests feature rewards like news. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other basic gear you have looted, or unique appearances you have collected.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Come on in, come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in
Dogweed
here.
and Deathcat,
Venomous
Fertilizer.
tentacula. Oh, I'm
Fertilizer.
always thrilled when a young one makes a
Chinese
wise purchase.
chomping cabbage,
Tell
Chinese
you go
chomping
far.
mandrake. Venomous tentacula. Venomous tentacula. Mandrake. Mandrake. A magical plant that shrieks when...
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Map. Hogsmeade. Professor Garlic. Professor Ona's assignment. Professor Ona's assignment. I've completed Professor Ona's assignment. I should return to her classroom so that I can learn Professor Garlic's assignment too. Professor Garlic wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants, I could visit the magic neep or dogweed and deathcap. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Rewards. Flipendo. Mouse right button. Mouse right button. Untrack quest. Escape. Back. Level 40.
Hello, is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How genuinely kind of you.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, boobotuber pus. Boobotubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I'll try and find some for you.
What precisely are boobotubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I'll try and find... How do you
How
know...
on earth did you discover that boobotuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure boobotuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I'll try and find some for...
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few boobotubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for boobotubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Hogsmeade, here I come.
My father always taught me
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
too.
At least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a reaper.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those booba tubers? Just my luck. A troll.
Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Glacier! Finger! Confringo! Finger! Glacier! Confringo! Finger! Confringo! Glacier! Finger! Glacier! Finger! Glacier! Finger! Glacier! Finger! Finger! Glacier! Finger! Glacier!
Restart from last checkpoint. Restart from last. Try again. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and explore the world.
Just my luck. A troll.
Potato! Expelliarmus! Glaciers! Finger! Glaciers! Finger! Glaciers! Finger! Glaciers! Finger! Confringo! Finger! Glaciers! Confringo! Finger! Glacier! Finger! Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Finger! Take it! Stupefy! Finger! Revelio. Pulso.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Revelio.
Prego! Confringo! Ah, Confringo! Incendio! Gah, that was a mistake. Incendio! Confringo!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Incendio!
Incendio.
Escape. Lumos. Disillusionment. Utility.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
2.
This place has seen better days.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Pushing a plow is good, honest work.
Saccharissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name.
Map. Hogsmeade. Quests. Professor Garlick's assigned. Mouse right button. Level 40.
A small part of it.
Map. Hogsmeade. Quests. Professor Howins, Professor Garlick's assigned, mouse right button. Level 40. Map. Hogsmeade. Quests. Professor Garlick's assigned, mouse right button. Mouse right button, level 40. Map. Hogsmeade. Hogwarts map. The library annex. Secret rooms. The room of the grand staircase. The magnificent staircase of Hogwarts. Mouse left, world map. Hogsmeade, South Hogwarts region. Hogwarts Valley, a demanding delivery. The Highlands. The Highland, South Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. South Merlin Trial, Hogwarts map. Hogsmeade, Fluflame's location, exit. Secret room, the bell tower wing. Hogwarts. Charms, the plight of the house elf. Charms remember to spend. Hogwarts regions can be selected by flag. Track undiscovered Fluflames to unlock permanent fast travel locations and shorten the time it takes to reach new activities and locations.
I already have the wormwood. What about the shrivel figs?
Bet you don't have the porcupine quills.
No, I do. I have everything.
Map. Fluflame's locations. Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants, I could visit the magic neep or dogweed and deathcap. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Level 40. Escape. Map. Fluflames, the South Wing. North Hogwarts, South Hogwarts, Merlin Trial. Merlin Trials are puzzles allegedly created by Merlin while at Hogsmeade Valley. Forbidden Forest, Breaking Camp. Forbidden Forest. Enemy level. North Fort, Hogsmeade Valley, Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Dogweed and Deathcap. A plant shop for all sorts magical flora and seeds. Mouse right button. Hogwarts map. Hogwarts map. World map, South Hogwarts region. Enemy level. Merlin Trial. Hogwarts Valley, ancient magic hotspot, Hogwarts Valley. South Sea Bog, Professor Howin's assignment. I need to rescue a Dirical and a giant purple toad with my knapsack. Rewards. Bombarda. Coastal Cap, South Sea Bog, a demanding delivery. Keen Bridge, a demanding delivery. The Highlands. Bandit Camp Castle. The Highlands. Poitsirk, Marunweem, Cragcroft, Hogsmeade, Manor Cape. The Highlands. South Hogwarts, the Highlands. Follow the butterflies. Miss Willard, Merlin Trial. Upper Hogsfield, Breaking Camp, Forbidden Forest. Fire and Vice. Forbidden Forest. Hogsmeade Valley. Forbidden Forest. Near the entrance of the North Hogwarts region. Follow the butterfly. The Highlands, Coral Ruins. The ruins of an old castle in which goblins, South Hogwarts region. Enemy level. Flight test. I purchased a broom from Mr. Weeks and he advised I speak with Imelda Reyes at the Quidditch pitch. She's running timed trials which are sure to be the perfect flight tests. Speak with Imelda Reyes. J. Open quest log. South Hogwarts region, the lost astrolabe. According to Grace's research, the astrolabe would have Hogwarts Valley carted away. Arn's lost carts appear to be locked behind a gate, and map. Secret rooms, quests. Mouse right button. Level 40. Escape. Map. Flu Flames you. This is your location. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 7 out of 30. The Bell Tower, the Astronomy Wing. The wing of Hogwarts comprising the Hogwarts. The plight of the House Elf. Deke wants to speak to me in Spellcom, the Grand Hogwarts. Summoner's Court, Match 2. The Bell Tower, the Grand Stair, Ravenclaw Tower. One-Eyed Witch Passage. A secret passage, the library and Professor Ona's assignment. I've completed Professor Ona's assignment, the Great Hall. Hogwarts. Mare KY Depths. Nerida Roberts is sitting on the docks by the Hogwarts boathouse. Mare KY Depths. Nerida Roberts is sitting on the docks by the Great Hall. The Great Hall. The library and Hogwarts. Beating a curse. Rumor has it the library annex. Secret rooms. The library and Hogwarts. The library annex. Interior decorating. Professor Weasley would like the plight of the House Elf. Secret rooms. Hogwarts. Interior deck J. Open quest U. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 7 out of 35. Field guide pages. Interior decorating. The South Wing. Quests. All. Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. Mouse right button. Untrack quest. Escape. Back. Level 40. Escape.
You know it does help.
I don't find potions bearable.
Map. Flu Flames locations.
And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle. Can't somebody let me copy their potions homework? I'm at least moderately good at—
Map. Exit. The South Wing. Secret room. Hogsmeade map. World map. Brood and Peck, Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium, Gladrag's Wizardwear. Hogsmeade Square. Steepley and Sons, Venomous Revenge. The Three Broomsticks. Take the biscuit. I noticed a Hog's Head. Take the biscuit, the magic neep. Mouse right button.
And I promise I'll let you copy mine. In my blood,
Map. Flu Flame, the Astronomy Wing. Hogsmeade. West Hogsmeade. Brooms are 4 spells can be assigned to your Our Revelio can sometimes help reveal the solution to a difficult magic puzzle.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Fertilizer, the magic neep.
Now, you
Not
let me know
grass
if there's
seed.
anything else I can help you with.
Shrivelfig seed, fertilizer. Not grass seed. Unlocks the ability to grow knot grass in small pots. Dittany leaves. Due to their healing properties, these leaves are a key ingredient in Wiggeneld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Mallowsweet leaves.
Now, you let me know
Not
if there's
grass
anything
sprig.
else I can help you with.
Fluxweed stem. Fluxweed Dittany leaves. Due to their healing properties.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Zero. 3. 5. Chinese Chomp 1. Mandrake. Release tab to equip. Map. Hogsmeade. Glad Rags Wizardwear. A clothing shop for both the elegant Hogwarts map, world map, the Great Hall, the Library Annex, the Bell Tower Wing, the Grand Staircase, the Astronomy Wing, the South Wing, the Astronomy Wing, the Wing of Hogwarts comprising the Astronomy Tower, the South Wing, the Great Hall, the Bell Tower Wing, the Astronomy Wing, Hogwarts, Hall of Hero Diana, Defense against the Dark Arts Classroom, Professor Hecat's Defense against the Dark, Professor Fig's Charms Classroom, Professor Ronan's Charms Classroom, Astronomy Tower, the Plight of the House Elf, Defense against Transfiguration Classroom, Defense against Transfiguration Courtyard, the Transfiguration Courtyard of Charms Classroom, the Bell Tower Wing, Hogwarts, Collection Chests, Beasts Classroom, the Bell Tower Wing, the Grand Hogwarts, the Grand Stair Hogwarts, Viaduct Courtyard, the Great Hall, Hogwarts, Collection Chest, Potions Classroom, Library, the Library of Hogwarts Castle, Greenhouses, the Library and Hogwarts, Collection Chest, Secret Rooms, Hogwarts, Collection Chests, Gryffindor Hogwarts South Exit, the South Exit, Faculty Tower, the Bell Tower Wing, the Library Annex, Hogwarts, Collection Chest, Greenhouses, the Hogwarts Greenhouses where herbology class is taught, Divination Classroom, Professor Ona's Divination Classroom, Field Guide Challenge. Look for flames on the path to your objective. Caps Lock Target Lock is an effective tool against any enemy you want to combo, or otherwise find difficult to track.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, it's you! Just the person
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly. But I won't even go into the attention he...
That's awful.
I'm so sorry. That sounds...
I'm glad you understand. Everyone...
Well, it is an unusual...
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. And to prove his point, he went right up to the end.
He clearly needs help.
How awful. I can see why you're upset.
Exactly. He may be... And no one deserves such a fate to... Now I worry that if the curse is...
Can't the curse be broken?
You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade. Escaped a drag... Returning a crest to a sarcophagus.
Of course. Where did the
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry. Marmaduke was a famed herbal.
Sibling rivalry.
But I would never intentionally curse. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prize years later when
Of course.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to...
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descent. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family.
Of course.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only...
Of course.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus.
What is the purpose
there.
of my task? What is the purpose of my tasks?
Please could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to... Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
What is the purpose of Professor?
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Sounds lovely.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? And we each grow and thrive. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of... I spent a good deal of time...
It takes some getting used to.
It does.
Precisely. And I was... In fact, a 7th year took me...
How fortunate.
I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here... Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an... Lovely to see you.
Potting table. Small planter. Fertilizer. A nutrient-rich compost that can be added to plants to increase their yield. Fertilizer. Mouse left button. Fertilize. Potting table. 1 0 0 3 Venomous 10 5 1 5 5 Chinese chomp 5 5 Map. Fluflame's locations. The Grand Staircase. Quests. Owl Post. Professor Gear. Level 40. Neckwear. Ancient Mist. Charcoal Lock. Fringed Crimson. Charcoal. Spring Ivy Scarf. Spring Ivy Scarf. Extraordinary. Required level. Level 40. Map. Fluflames, the astronomer. Exit. All. Professor Howen's assignment. Professor Garlick's assignment. Mouse right button. Level. Potting table. Small planter. Ditani. Empty. Mallow sweet. Mandrake. Knot grass. Fluxweed. A tall plant that produces stems used in the focus potion. Fluxweed seeds can be purchased from the Magic Neep. Must be grown in large pots. Mandrake. A magical fluxweed. A tall plant that produces stems used in the focus potion. Fluxweed seeds can be purchased from the Magic Neep. Must be grown in large pots. Mandrake. Fluxweed. A tall plant that produces stems used in the focus potion. Fluxweed seeds can be purchased from the Magic Neep. Must be grown in large pots. Growth time. 15 minutes and potting table. Small planter. Empty. Ditani. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggeneld potion. Ditani seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Yield 5 F. Empty. Mandrake. Mandrake. A magical plant that shrieks when unearthed. Mandrakes can be used to stun and harm enemies in a
Please could you remind me the purpose of...
Of course, dear. Once you've completed them all...
Map. Flu Flames locations. 4. Mandrake. Potting table. Small planter. This potion had no effect. Empty. Fluxweed. A tall plant that produces stems used in the focus potion. Flux. Potting table. Mallow sweet. Not grass. Venomous tentac. Level 40. Map. Flu Flames location. Map. Flu Flames locations.
How nice to see you, my young friend. There you are! Do you have any news of Marmaduke's crest?
Map. The library, the grand stair, secret rooms, Professor Ona's assignment. Professor Howen's assignment. I need to read Professor Ona's mouse right level.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to include it.
Map. Flu Flames, Fire and Vice. Professor On, mouse right button. Level. The Library Annex. Collection chests. 3 out of 8. Field guide pages. 10 out of 20. Demiguise statues. 0 out of 3. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F.
Revelio.
You can advance to Palmistra E mod.
Mine now, Demiguise.
Mudai wa Ona. Under. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. Hogwarts, Flu Flames. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F.
What do we have here? A Demiguise.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Altering spell. Imperio. Unforgivable curse. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. Map. Flu Flames Fire and Vice, Professor Garlic's assignment 2. Professor Garlic wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants, I could visit the magic neep or dogweed and deathcap. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Acquire all 3. Mouse right button. Map. Flu Flames locations, the Bell Tower Wing, Hogsmeade Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0 out of 5, quests. Map. Map. Flu Flames location, quests. Professor Ona's assignment. Professor Howen's assignment. I need to rescue a mouse right button level. Map. Flu Flames location, the Astronomy Wing. The wing of Hogwarts comprising the Astronomy Tower, the secret rooms. The room of the Great Hall. The Grand Staircase. The Library Annex. The Astronomy Wing. Hogwarts. The Bell Tower, Hogwarts. The Great Hall. Hogwarts. Q will protect. Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Potion Station, Thunder Brew. Thunder Brew. Creates a storm around the drinker which will stun an Idurus Potion. A potion, Idurus Potion.
I've more to teach
Empty.
you about transfiguration.
Escape.
If you have a moment.
Idurus Potion. Idurus, empty. Idurus Potion, empty. Escape. Back. Wiggeneld Potion, Idurus Potion. Empty. Thunder Brew. Focus Potion. Reduces the drinker's spell cooldowns. Focus Potion. Invisibility Potion. The drinker turns invisible. Invisibility Potion, empty. Escape. Four. Idurus Potion. Release tab to equip. 12. 4. 3. Venomous Tentac. Map. Flu Flames locate the Great Hall. The Highlands, South Hogwarts Valley. Professor Howen's assignment. West Hogwarts. Remember that some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the Collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I will make you. What am I doing here? This patrol is breathless.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Knapsack. Utility.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Everything's all right now. These rocks have seen better days.
It's always a pleasant sound if I admit after this, doing awkward work for him. What was that sound? Oh, try. Agile thing, aren't you?
So close.
You're the one who stole our goblin health.
Well, then.
To your knees. You let Nora Treadwell get, didn't you? You're the one who stole our... Somebody pay...
Arrest the momentum.
Two.
Revelio. Revelio.
Assignment's all finished.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Finger.
Two. Map. The Highlands, South Sea. 2. Select Flying Mount. Talents. Core. Challenges. Exploration. Hogwarts, Merlin Trial. Flu Flames locations. Exit, Professor How, the Bell Tower with new potions and plant. Field Guide challenges are the only way to earn. Brooms are most effective near the ground, but Hogsmeade's broom vendor believes he might have a way around this limitation. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F.
Textbook execution. Bravo.
You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. Map. Flu Flames location. Exit. The astronomer. You. Wait. Wait here to advance time from date.
There you are! Do you have...
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm terribly...
I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Of course, Professor.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done.
Escape.
Now.
Back. Mouse left button. Drag to slot spell.
put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark. Bombarda. Damage. Deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by an explosion that can destroy heavy obstacles and hit surrounding enemies. Conjuring spell. Bombarda. Damage.
Bombarda!
The exploding charm, Bombarda, is a heavy damage spell that causes an explosive blast in a large area.
Every time. Assured and in control.
Revelio.
Textbook execution. Bravo.
Map. Flu Flames location.
Bombarda!
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Arrest the momentum. Bombarda!
Map. Flu Flames locations. 2. Map. South Hogwarts region, North Hogwarts, Fire and Vice, Professor Ona's Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick, Professor Ona's assignment. Mouse right button. Level 40. Map. The Highland, South Hogwarts region. Enemy level, Forbidden Forest, Flu Flames, the Great Hall, the Library Annex. Potions. Many quests have a white outline indicates your active target. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and explore the world.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Map. Flu Flames, wait.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
I'm glad to have helped. Anything more to—
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
I'm glad to have helped.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my...
You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. Spells, core, collections, challenges, exploration. Flames location. Wait. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F.
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those are
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception based upon the...
I see triumph. I sensed...
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
I see. Well, I knew that you and Sebastian Sallow were close, but now you are even beginning to speak like him. I would only caution you, be careful what you take. The future you carve out cannot be taken back. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice?
Escape. Reparo. Bombarda. Damage. Flipendo. Force. Unavailable. Flips objects and enemies upwards and backwards. With its short cooldown, it is excellent. Desk Endo. Force. Deals no direct damage, but objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground will suffer considerable impact damage. Airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. Desk Endo. Force. Desk Endo. Force. Deals no direct damage. Bombarda. Damage. Deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by an explosion that can destroy.
Training dummy.
Map. The Great Hall. Quests. All. Stop Ranrock and Rookwood. Meet with Poppy. Level 40. Map. Flames quests. All. Stop Ran, the Didalian Key, beating a cur, a friend in follow the butterfly, Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick, Fire and Vice, Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants the Lost Asp level. Desk Endo is a force, Flu Flames locations. Hogsmeade map, Hogsmeade map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Dogweed and mouse right button. Remove waypoint. The appearance of remember to spend your talent points. Caps Lock Target Lock is an effective tool against any enemy you want to combo, or otherwise find difficult to track.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
What will I do without her?
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them
Dogweed
in
and
stock.
mandrake. A magical fertilizer. A nutrient-rich compost, fertilizer. A nutrient-rich mandrake.
Always thrilled when a young one
A
makes a
magical
wise purchase.
mandrake.
I can tell you'll
A
go
magical
far.
plant that shrieks when
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Map. Hogsmeade. Madame Snelling's Tress Empor World Map, Forbidden Fire and Bite, Forbidden Forest. Q will protect you. Remember the tab tool wheel in difficult keeping one force, one control, and one damage spell in your spell set will prepare you for most combat scenarios.
What are you up to now?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your secret's safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? that we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How did goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Revelio. Tired of wasting my time on the foolish decisions of others. We've lost precious opportunities now. Opportunities that could have brought spoils to our hands. But now, they've fallen to the wayside. Wishful thinking.
Someone messing about?
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely one.
Reckon it took less time, is all I was saying. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Mr. Tell us.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's brilliant, Irene.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Mr. Tell us.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
That's it. Like that, it's the word.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Amora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
You've made a mistake. What do you think you're doing? The man returns to the wolf. Back from the wolf. Not the brightest child. You dare slay one of my own.
Like to talk to dragons, do you?
You'd be better suited for guarding.
You don't want to try that again.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Revelio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Q will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Q will follow up with a stupefy counterattack.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Let's get out of here. What should we
Since
do with
the dragon
egg?
we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Let's get out of here. Do you think the
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Map. The Highlands. Quests. Owl Post. Settings. Inventory. Talents. Core. Spells. Spells. Bombarda Mastery. Bombarda causes an explosive blast with a massive area of effect. Spells. Dark Arts. Spells. Spells. Challenges. 24%.
Incendio! It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Map. The Highlands. Quests. Settings. Gear. Inventory. Beasts. Sort alphabetically. Escape. Talents. Core. Room of Requirement. Room of Requirement. Noxious. Venomous Tentacula attacks deal additional damage and core. Dark Arts. 6 out. Dark Arts. Purchase talents with talent point. Crucio Mastery. Striking an enemy cursed by Crucio releases a projectile that curses a nearby enemy. Required knockback curse. Flipendo has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Required level. Dark Arts. 6 out of 10. These talents increase your abilities with the level. Collections. Map. North Hogwarts. The Highlands. North Ford Bog. North Ford Bog. Owl Post. Gear. Inventory. Talents. Core. Stealth. Dark Arts. Spells. Spells. Desk Endomat. Transformation Mastery. Enemies struck with the transformation spell transform into explosive objects. Required level. 22. Level. 40. Map. South Hog. North Fort. Quests. All. Professor Wee. Mouse right. Level. Map. The Highlands. West Fort. The Highlands. Hogwarts. Professor Weasley's assigned. Hogwarts. Look for Fluff. Our Revelio can sometimes help reveal the solution. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 3 additional spell sets may be purchased with talent points. Map. Fluflame's locations. Hogwarts.
So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio.
Underground harbor.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That book, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Revelio.
You're my second favorite hero!
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
That could be fun. That could be...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the Golden Snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery. The Golden Snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics. Horcruxes, the Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Snitch. The Bludger, the Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Not now.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Velio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
Not now.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Book on intermediate transfer.
Professor Weasley's tasks are...
Want to test your knowledge on some...
Not now.
I'd like to answer more...
What governmental body directly...
The Wizards' Council.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disband... Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali. The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft. Elfrida Clegg. Quincy Hogg. Hengist of Woodcroft. Elfrida Clegg.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally...
Alethafold. A rune spore.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall... What is the only spell known to repel?
The knockback jinx. The stunning spell.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp. Evangeline Orb.
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic. Never tickle a sleeping...
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk. The Ashwinder.
The rune's paw.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock. The Pyrenees.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Elixir to induce euphoria. Veracitus Amortentia.
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Not now. I'm ready.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching. Haversack.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears. Bad luck. Webbed feet. Bad luck.
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbulus Mimbletania. Fluxweed. Sopophorus bean. Fluxweed. Mimbulus Mimbletania.
Mimbulus Mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimbulus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Bowman Wright.
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good! Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A single slipper.
A single slipper.
That's correct! The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Amzet. Sir Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The 3 witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Gallangantua. The Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes! Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F. Hogwarts. Wait. You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disillusionment. Utility. Causes you to blend into your surroundings, making it more difficult for other. Transformation. Control. Transforms objects and enemies into alternate forms, whether puzzle solutions or harmless knickknacks. Bombarda. Damage. Deals heavy damage on impact, accompanied by an explosion that can destroy heavy obstacles and hit surrounding enemies. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No. No. Yes.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Map. Flue Flames location.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north.
Map. Flue Flames locations, quests. Mum's the word, a dragon debrief. Mum's the word. A dragon debrief. After rescuing a dragon from the clutches of the poacher pack, Poppy is Mum's the word. Natty believe level.
Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Bring someone who speaks goblin.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Quests. Professor Garlick's assigned. Mum's the word. Flight test. Ghost of our love. The Lost Astrolabe. Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Mum's the word. A dragon debrief. After Mum's the word. It's all gobbledygook. In the shadow of the mine. Sebastian is waiting near the entrance to the Mum's the word. Mouse right butt level. 40. Map. Flue Flames locate. It's all world map. The Highland, South Hogwarts Hogsmeade, Upper Hogsfield. Keeping one force. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to juggle enemies indefinitely.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wonder who lives here.
New instruments,
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.